Thanks for tuning in, South Africa. On Monday, the 21st of October, the Madlanga Commission hearing took an unexpected turn when a witness at the inquiry referenced the boutique hotel 12 on Hillel Villa Spa in Northcliff, a property strongly associated with Lerato Kganyago and her husband, Thami Ndlala. The mention of the hotel, described by the witness as the White House on the hill, where senior policing officials and other allegedly gathered, instantly thrusted Kganyago into the spotlight. The hotel's management swiftly responded, issuing a statement clarifying that Kganyago has no operational, managerial, or ownership in the involvement of the hotel, and that the individual referenced in the testimony was not her husband but a different guest. Meanwhile, social media erupted, timed perfectly with the algorithms went overdrive, making Lerato one of South Africa's most searched personalities yesterday. What makes this story resonate beyond celebrity gossip is its intersection with deeper issues of state capture, police interference, and wealth transparency. The Madlanga Commission is investigating allegations of corruption and political interference in policing, and the hotel's mentioned guest proximity to networks under scrutiny. Kganyago's brand as a DJ, media personality, entrepreneurial figure now faces a test in the public perception. It's not only what she did or didn't do, but the optics of being linked, however tangentially, to property mentioned in a major national inquiry. The question is, does fame and luxury exempt one from scrutiny? The hotel, the date of mention, the names involved all converge into this exact moment. What to watch out for now is that further testimonies from the Commission, any disclosure about Ndlala's business empires, and how Kganyago responds publicly and legally. If no further connection is found, her reputation may survive. But if there's a link, and if it deepens, many will view her as an important case study in celebrity accountability in South Africa. For me, this is more than a trending topic. This is journalism in action. Let's watch as the full story unfolds. I've compiled a bunch of clips so you can see how things unfolded and Kganyago's previous encounter with Musa Khawula regarding some of these matters. Thank you.
You describe this in paragraph 63. You say there was a clear plan what would happen regarding the bail. First, he would be granted bail. Secondly, if he was not granted bail, he would escape from custody. Thirdly, if 1 and 2 failed, the investigating officers would be eliminated. And then you say it was at this point where I was advised to leave the investigation. And then you again in the next paragraph say you called him back, where you say I called the person, in paragraph 64, in the third line, you say I called the person who informed me that that is Mr. Ndlala. You called Mr. Ndlala.
That's correct.
All right, and then that Dawu would be granted bail. Before I could tell him what happened, he laughed and said he told me this would happen. He also said that I didn't want to listen to him when he tells me about such things. He said this in a boastful way. Without disclosing anything that might be sensitive about Mr. Ndlala and your engagements with him, did you consider why would he know this kind of detail? That there was a plan, and he details it in the way that I have set it out, and that Mr. Dawu would be released, and in fact, Mr. Dawu does get released.
That's correct. That was one of my concerns, to the extent that I did ask him as to how did he came about to know that he had just been released, because it was a new information. So now I thought he knew more than I knew about the case that I was investigating, meaning that he had a connection somewhere with the people that were involved in the case. That was my understanding of the situation.
You can't even keep up. And you want to come plant the seed that I'm after you. Who the fuck do you think you are? You think I've got money to waste? I'm feeding fucking kids in this country. I'm not wasting my fucking money on you piece of shit. Really? You are crass. You are disgusting. You are vile. You are vile. You've got fucking more than 8 charges to focus on. You're a fucking murderer. How about you address that? Bring me on your fucking show and speak to me face to face. And say all these fucking things that you are saying about me, my fucking family, and my husband, and my work. And all these people that you fucking claim I'm having an affair. Man, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Go fucking post. Because the only way, we are Saba, you fear me. The only way you can communicate with me is via YouTube. Because you're a fucking hypocrite. You are a fucking hypocrite. We guala. I've said to you, come speak to me. Come speak to me. Why? Why? Can't even fucking articulate yourself properly. Moron. Anyway, all I'm saying is I'm sick and tired of that kid. I'm tired of his lies. Nobody went and harassed him at his work. It was an attorney that went there. Kabelo Mashego was his name, that went there to go give him a letter. Tato never went there. Stop fucking lying on my brother too. The only communication my brother had with you was probably on Twitter or on the phone because you kept harassing me, moron. And stop telling me I'm giving Musa attention. This is the attention he wants. And this is the last time I address him. I'm Iksabi. I don't fucking fear you. Keep talking shit about me. Keep making up lies about me. Keep fucking sitting there and literally being so obsessed about me. Because that's what it is. You're so obsessed about me, you need to wake up and make up things about me. Fuck you. Man, fuck you. And I don't even trust Eno. No, she's not. And I can't stand each and every fucking person that fucking endorses you. That can't tell you to fucking stop. There's limits. You think I don't know who's fucking funding you? People who are trying to shut you up. You think the time you get fucking thousands and thousands of fucking views is when you speak about me. I know that, bitch. You want me to be that person, right? You want me to stoop because that's the only fucking language you understand. There are people paying you to speak about other fucking people. People's friends. Rich people. You're fucking vile. You're disgusting. I don't mind you fucking talking about me and fucking discrediting me, but you fucking come for my womb. Man, fuck you. You ain't shit. You've got more fucking... The law. This is how disgusting the law in this country is. You have more than fucking 8 charges against you. Drug trafficking included. You want me to go low? Bitch, you and I, let's go lower. I don't give a shit about you. But I realize the more I'm silent about you, you know who comes there.
No matter what happens, baby girl, I'm gonna love you. 2 times stand still, you know. Through the sun, through the rain.
And now he changed his mind. The 28, the 28 gang leader changed his mind. He's like, you know what? I want majority shareholder so I can get your bitches out. And now, shame, everybody is whining. People are unemployed. They're scared to go to work. And but then you also know that apparently the gangster's wife is also involved. And apparently she got...
It is not looking good for Lerato Kganyago. It is not looking good. Someone said Valentine's Day, yeah, Masimba. Because why does her husband have 2 IDs, one of 1988 and one of 1981? And we all know that Cyril Ramaphosa, or Cyril, they're calling him Cyril Corruption. What are they calling him? But we know Cupcake has 3 IDs in jail. That is a criminal act, but let's get into why it's not looking good for the mother. LKG's husband, Thami Ndlala, has a fraud case where he was accused of owning 2 identity documents. Today in the Madlanga Commission, Witness A says that they were welcomed by Vusi Ndlala hosting a party at the 12 on Boutique, I can't say that name, Boutique Hotel, same hotel owned by Thami Ndlala. For those who are unaware, it is alleged that LKG is actually tied to the criminal acts that have been happening at this resort. It was gifted to her by her husband. Now, it started a whole social media thing when it was gifted to her. And everyone was like, no, it was gifted to you by your husband. You do not own it. There's no money that comes to you, Kahlele, regarding this resort. And she showed the public that she is actually in business with her husband and accused of criminal activities. Guys, do you understand what that means? On 1 August 2024, the eve of Dawood's bail, Vusi Ndlala called and said Dawood will be granted bail. Ndlala said Dawood will pay to be released if that fails. He will escape, and if that fails, he will eliminate the existing officers. As in, he will get rid of officers. Guys, it is not looking good for Lerato. Never mind her husband with 2 IDs, because that right there is some shady business. Everyone is well aware of the villa. It's a hotel, restaurant, resort, again, whatever it may be. But she was gifted this on Valentine's Day. Everyone is well aware of that. And everyone is well aware of the website and the Instagram page of her villa. Guys, it is no longer there. Don't even go waste your time and try Google the villa. Guys, it is no longer. And to make it worse, in June, Lerato was being tailed, guys. She documented everything. And remember when she came out on Instagram and she laid a trap out for whom we are now believing were policemen? At the time, everyone was like, but why? Why would you want to follow Lerato? She's a DJ. She's not much. I mean, she is a prominent figure. People love her. She has fans everywhere. But why would you want to follow her? Kadi, there were investigations being conducted on Lerato and her husband. Her husband destroyed the lives of the police that were investigating him for fraud. He laid a countercharge. The officers' lives were threatened and he had to leave Gauteng for another province. Guys, I'm really starting to think that the most of South Africans don't know what illegal is when it comes to making money. The worst part is how they know that their partners are not making an honest living and still flaunt the wealth either way. They have no shame in their game. And she knew why these police were following her. We need to be honest about Lerato Kganyago. She is a criminal. It's a bit too late now to say that they are hoping he is innocent, as in Lerato's husband, because we know now that he is a criminal with 2 IDs. But either way, I really hope that Lerato is not implicated and she knew nothing. But you know what they say? When something sounds too good to be true, it normally is too good to be true.